How you doing, everybody? So today we're going to do some Slay the Spire. Reason being is that was the most popular option in the post we had between Magic, Hearthstone, and Slay the Spire 2. And I do enjoy Slay the Spire, so we will be playing some Slay the Spire. I've already played a lot of Slay the Spire. We're in Ascension 10 on every character already, so we do have a lot of experience in this game. But we will be starting off with maybe my favorite character to play, which is a Regent. He's a pretty interesting guy with a mechanic, nice little doohickey over there. So we'll be doing some Regent run and seeing how it goes. We're gonna play a little careful. Don't want to be losing our first run here. Things like that. Also think I should be making my camera a bit smaller, so let's do that as well. All right, cool. All right, so here got some options. Not a super big fan of large capsule. Adding a striker to defend to your deck makes your deck usually worse. Also not a big fan of Neo's Fury here. Am I taking the Booming Conch? Let's take a look at the map and see if elite fights make sense. So there's two elite fights back to back here. Let's look at the campfires as well. I do want to make sure we get enough campfires as well here. So it looks like 3 is max we can get, which isn't that much. Yeah, I think if I'm taking the conch, I have to take advantage of it, and I have to go to the elite fights, which means I would have to do a path like this and just like try to brave the storm here. But if I'm gonna take that relic to start with, I have to take advantage of it. Now the question is, can I do these fights as Regents? I mean, with the additional energy and card, it might be doable. I just don't think these help me at all. So we'll take this. We'll try it out. We're against the Phantom, so multi-hits would be also pretty good. And we'll see how this goes. This is not a relic I've taken before, because, I mean, for good reason, I feel, but we'll see. I want to take the 2 damage here. I'm gonna see if I can do it without taking any extra damage. $16. Okay. All right. I think this is the better card. It's just sometimes the AoE is. I don't want to lose HP for Regent early, so we're gonna avoid that. I'm gonna go for the extra question. Okay, I like transforming usually. We'll remove one of the strikes. Okay, Furnace is not bad. Gives us a way of getting some late game damage without having to do much. And we'll continue on the path we've set. 14 damage plus 10. Reflect is really strong. They nerfed a bit, but honestly, not really. It's actually dead turn 1. I don't think I want these like weird star uses while I have a reflect. I want to make sure reflect is what's getting the bonus. Alright, so this is an important fight here. See if we can do it here. Alright, the DPS check here. This is not a great first hand. Yeah, we'll just take the damage. Okay. We got through it. Took a little bit of damage, but we're still alive, so gotta look at the bright side there. Okay, doubles your blade damage. I mean, that's something we can build around. This also doubles your blade damage, but it's a lot worse. And then this gives you 10 block when you blade, which is also reasonable. I think we'll take this. We can build around using our sword to win the game. Whew. I think we probably want to rest here and see if we can do it. I think I'm leaning on upgrading this. And we had a lot to upgrade, but oh. Ooh, this is a scary one. They're hitting me for so much. I wonder if I have to use the potion right at the get-go. Okay. So worried about there because the start looked very scary. Charge is pretty powerful. It lets you remove some of your weakest cards. over time in fights. It's nice to have one copy. Yeah, Vigor is good if you're multi-attacking, but if we're going for a sword shade build, it's not really what we're looking. This is really good. Okay, getting some free healing is really, really nice here, so happy to see that. Really happy to see that. Do I want to rest? We're going into double elite, so it might make sense to rest now. Let's see if we can run the gauntlet here. Okay. This one might not be too bad. Alright. We will start with the charge. We're gonna remove our defense because we want to kill this quickly. I'm not sure about this being good. If we, because we only scale off of furnace, and I don't know if we have the time for that. I'm gonna draw first. Okay, we got the dive. I guess this is the highest chance we cast it. Okay. Really nothing here. I could drink the potion. Oh, it just gives you an energy. It doesn't let you draw, which makes it's not very useful here. Okay. Oh, reflect is such a huge draw. Okay. A massive draw. So we can go reflect, star, strike. Don't think we can furnace. I mean, we could furnace. But it's only on 14. Oh, well, no, it's 28, right? It's 28 damage, actually. That's true. Okay. Yes, okay. So now we can strike. Oh, we should photon cut. 230. Alright, that was a pretty nice fight there. Pen nib. Okay. Pen nib is interesting because I can play around pen nib with our sword, right? And try to double damage on the sword to kill bosses and stuff. Okay. And we have an energy potion, which is reasonable. You know, it's something. It's something to work with. Devastate's pretty weird. It's a bit too expensive with the 4-star cost for what it does. There's a lot of better ways to use stars. Celestial Might is also interesting. Main benefit is that we're against Phantom, and this is 3 attacks for the shielding. Like, that's the best benefit. So it speeds up our progress to that matchup. It's also good with energy potion, so I might pick this up. think I want the star energy. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh no, we're gonna have the reflect, right? Yeah. Okay. So we want to photon cut some of the damage. So 16 plus this is 21, so that's actually perfect. This will kill here. And then we kill both. So what I'm doing here is I'm setting up the pen nib. So I'm not using my, I'm not killing, because I can kill him at any point, right? So I may as well progress this a little bit. Okay, Bulwark is great. Bulwark's exactly what we want. We want a way to forge without dying, and Bulwark does that perfectly. Alright, this is my most feared opponent, honestly. I've definitely died to this guy too many times. Okay, we're gonna grab this, we're gonna grab this. What we could do is put this reflect in our hand next turn. I'm wondering if I should use one of these potions here. You can actually set up a pen nib next turn. Not sure I need that. Right, if we go Bulwark here, yeah, this does 40 damage twice, exactly. And now we can just smash here. Alright, so they attack, these two attack, then these two attack. So if you can kill one in the right time, then it's fine. I could use both potions, but I feel like I want to save one of the potions for boss. Let's see if is that true? Because I've died to this guy too often. Maybe I just want to respect him in particular. Because I can just Celestial Might kill this immediately, and that's gonna make the fight a lot easier. But I don't know if I can do that with the cards I'm gonna draw. I think I'm just gonna respect this guy and use both potions here. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to kill. Charge is not good here. This is 8 plus 15, so it's 23 damage, right? Reflect is great, actually. We can block the infection. Right, our blade is still huge. Okay. Not the best reward. So terraforming is nice with the celestial might. But other than that, it's not like super premium. Patter's a defensive part, which we only have, well, we have 2 now, so it's not that bad. And Shining gives you star energy, but it messes with your draw because you have to draw it every turn. We're not very star focused. We just have to reflect. That's really super critical, and the falling star is decent too. I think I'm gonna go with the defensive card. Right now we just need to chill and stay alive until our sword gets big enough to kill things. So adding a little bit more defense I'm okay with. A fight. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. We're gonna go for the one that's buffing itself first. So we could push 15 here. Do we want to take the 5 damage, or do we want to get the furnace online? I think I'm going to get the furnace online and not take the 5 damage, because the sword will deal 14 times 2, so it will kill. Oh, I don't have the thing active. Okay, we can still kill. It's just not as clean. Oh, pen nib. Well, I mean, it's fine. It's not an issue. I would like this, but I'd also like to not take damage if we can avoid it. Okay, parry is actually not bad. Now our sword gives some block. Like, it's not bad here if our build is based on sword. Damn it. Card used to be near unplayable. Alright, so because we have the pantograph, it's not a bad idea to... we can afford to rest because we're gonna heal a lot of our stuff. All right, this is a pretty big deal. That's cool but unneeded. I think right now the winners for me are the furnace to just get their scaling going, the bulwark to have a little bit more scaling plus but more defense on top, or probably the parry. I think furnace is what will let us win. Like, let us one-shot this guy once we get through his shielding. Alright, so we're at 66, not bad. We're gonna get this active now. I think I'll also get this active, just get this out of my deck. 30 damage, yeah. I wanted to cast this, but it's not meant to be. Okay, so what we can do is we can get our draw pile in. And then we can turn these wounds into strikes. Let's attack. Yeah, our pen nib's not gonna do anything, unfortunately. Yeah, look how much damage I'm missing out on. Oh well. I think I'm just gonna pop it and defend here. I don't think me striking matters all that much. There's a reflectant here, right? No, there's not. Okay. So 160. I think I do want to commit that damage. Okay. Now we bulwark, we patter. All right. And we just need to draw our sword again. And we'll be good to go. We might just kill regardless as well. There's a chance I draw Venerate, right? Let's put our Reflect at the top. We're gonna charge. We just want to kill, so we're just gonna go full damage here. Yeah, we got both of our dive bombs. We also got the Venerate, so either way worked. Whew, okay, we got that too. We are even above 25, so we wouldn't have needed the Pantograph, but it's always good to have. Alright. Two different ways to play this. One, obviously, is the full sword Seeking Edge. Now it deals damage to all enemies, so it makes it better for regular fights. Not as good for bosses, because bosses are usually single target, but for regular fights now, we can maybe AoE with our blade, which is not a bad idea. Bundle of Joy is kind of a weird card. Yeah, 3 random colorless cards. They can be good, but you need synergies, and we don't really have any. The Genesis is if you're a very star focused build, you spend 2, but then you basically have enough star generation for the rest of the game. We're not really a star focused build, right? We can tell here that we're very sword with the Sword Sage and the Bulwark and stuff. And the parry even, so yeah, we're gonna be picking up a Seeking Edge for sure. Upgrade doesn't really do that much, but still pretty good to have in this particular build. Yeah, so we can start each combat at Forced Energy. Remove 4 cards in your deck, but whenever you draw, you out of suit. Add into later fights. I also don't think this deck really needs that, though. Charge can like deal with the suits sometimes. It's not like super guaranteed. 4 energy start. really good if you have draw. So like maybe if we upgrade the photon cuts, it gets better. Let's look at the map and see if this makes sense. So I believe with that one you fight 2 enemies at the end, something like that. But we actually want to fight as many enemies, or as many elites as we can grab our grubby little paws on. This is a little annoying. We'd want to have them not next to each other like that. Let's see. 1, 2. It's only 2 campfires on the right side. It's actually very low. On the left side, we can get 4, but only 1 elite. We only get 1 elite with 4. I believe the special camp or the special path gives you 4 campfires, 2 elites. Plus double relic, I guess, is also something relevant. So the difference with, because we'd likely go, since this path only has 2 campfires, it's a no-go for me. So it'd be this path. So we'd have to go like this. And the benefit of this is you get 4 campfires, but only 1 elite. But we want more elites. So that's a little bit shameful. We could do this path like that. So we get 3 elites and only 2 campfires. So honestly, this map does seem okay here. I don't know if we need very hot cocoa because our deck doesn't really have draw. So that turn 1 is not going to be as powerful. It will only be good into elites, right? Because we get an extra 2 cards. But that's not really something amazing. I think I like this because we're going to get and you're going to get more campfires, more relics, more elites. So I think I'm okay with this. So yeah, taking the path, right? We get the 4 campfires, the 2 bosses at the end, and then 2 relics. So we'll do it like that. Yeah, Reflect is better than Falling Star. Yeah, we want to go on the offensive. Alright, so we could do Strike into Might. But I think we want to pop him next turn. So we're just going to set up here. And then we should be able to pop him. Yeah, 30, 64 damage like that. Sure. Actually, it doesn't make sense to have that. Because we don't get the sword, so it doesn't really make sense. It's not radiate. We're not really Star Generation. I don't think we want another Photon Cut that's unupgraded. So do we want to glow? Right now, we only get 2 Star Generation of rotation. So adding a glow might help increase those numbers. I think 1 glows. We have a lot we want to upgrade right now. In a random power or random 0 cost card, I think I'll take the random power. Nice thing about the powers is like you can, once you use them, they're gone. With 0 cost cards, if you get a bad one, it's just stuck in your deck. Yeah, not a good one. Don't really use Pillar of Creation much. We're gonna Reflect. That will block both. Okay. And we'll charge. We might need the blocks here. think I'm gonna drink the colorless potion. Enemies lose 9 strength this turn. Basically heals us. It's better than these two. Well, I mean, plating might be okay. With plating, we take 6 if we defend. I think I'm happy with shackles. Oh, it's not every enemy. Oh. Oh. I'm less happy with shackles. Obviously, plating is just better because it means next turn I don't have to worry as well. So this deals 18 to both. Oh no, it doesn't. I need to use this. Yeah, I guess we take 6 every time. Okay, this is a nice turn because we can just kill without having to worry. And we're gonna kill this as well. Put a strike in back. Yeah, it's a scary amount of damage. I should have striked first to up the pen nib, but it's fine. I think I'm happy with a refined blade here. It's better with draw. I mean, if I have photon cuts upgraded, it's better. Alright, so we're definitely going to be upgrading while we can. Refined blade upgrade is unnecessary. This is also necessary. This is probably unnecessary too. I like the bulwark upgrades. I like the photon cut upgrades right now. I think the one that makes the card the most different is the photon upgrade. It becomes a draw card. Right now it's not. Yeah. You know, reflect just hits the full block that we need. Alright, so we want to avoid this guy until we have to deal with him. I wonder if Gambler Potion makes sense here. Not happy with these 3 cards. Honestly, this all 4 of them. Yeah, let's just use it. Let's not Okay. I think we'll aim for this guy just because this guy's gonna not have attacks next turn. Run rate and charge are both respectable. I think I'll go for the charge. Not really super good cards to transform there. Yeah, I don't have enough energy to do it much here. Alright, so we can go Seeking Edge into 100 damage. Does this just kill? Looks like it kills. Kills for sure, right? Child of the Stars is normally the best. It's normally one of the best, but this build is weird. Where I don't really use star generation to the level where it's amazing. Upgraded Spoils of Battle. Kinda nice. Normally just a clear Child of the Stars, but in this build it's kinda not so clear. Exterminator Squash. Nice thing about, they both have their uses. Nice thing about Exterminate is that Region has Vigor, so if I do some Vigor buffs, this can deal a ton of damage. Squash though gives Vulnerable, which makes it a lot easier to kill the bosses, so I think I like that a little bit better. Applies turn 1 weak, sure. Not super crazy. Oh, this one's a big decision actually. I want cards that don't mess with my game plan. Like if I could get Adrenaline from Silent, that would be nice. Stuff like that. Ironclad. I'm gonna take a look at the compendium. Usually the rares are what's the big deal. If there's anything that's like super massive for us. The Adrenaline's the one that's jumping out to me. Or some defensive card, I guess, would also be good. Then what's the other one? Necrobinder. Yeah, this one's a lot harder because there's a lot of like Necrobinder is very synergistic or reliant on Otsty, so not something that jumps out to me being something I want to pick up. I'm gonna go for Silent. Usually not sad to have Silent cards in the raid list. Alright, let's take a look. So we could get a Weaken if we want it. The other two I don't think work that well by themselves. Blur, okay. Well-laid plans is also good. I mean, they're all good, honestly. They're all fine. Alright, I think it's late for the other, for two. Tracking would be the one that's interesting, but I don't have Weaken. The only Weaken I'd get is if I took the Sucker Punch. Upgraded's too weak, right? Yeah. I'd have to take the Sucker Punch and upgrade it. But I'd also have to upgrade Tracking. I'd also have to upgrade everything here. See, Expose or Blur. Expose lets you stack vulnerable so that you can guarantee do big damage. Blur is just a nice blocking card in the right situations. I'm a big Blur fan, but it's a bad block if you can't block enough. That's the one issue with Blur. If you don't have good block, it doesn't do anything for you. Now, I wouldn't say we have good block. Right, like if they're hitting you for 10 every time, you can block 8 or 9, Blur does nothing. Right, it's just a bad card then. And I kind of feel like that's what's gonna happen. Right, our only good block is this Bulwark, and honestly that's about it. And the Reflect, yeah, the Reflect. I mean, Patter's not bad either. I get the feeling more likely it's not gonna. We're not gonna get to the next turn with it. Let's see. Tracking's so good if I can use it. This is a tough one. This is a tough one here. Because I mean, I'm like, this decision could make or break her run. Like, yeah, it's, I'm not sure here how I want to do this. All right, so we do have Pentagraph, we do get healing, we do have Weaken turn 1. You know how important. I want to take the tracking. I want to take the Sucker Punch, and this one. This one I'm not sure. How good's well-laid plans? Let you draw a card per turn, basically, right? Maybe well-laid plans. Don't think we need the vulnerable expose. It's just a lot of cards to add to my deck that I have to upgrade as well. Is the problem. Because this is not really playable for 2 costs, like you'd have to upgrade. Alright, let's do that. Okay, a free block is always nice. I'll take the cheese here. Don't think I want to add more cards to my deck. Alright, we have a lot of money. I don't mind this here. Just more draw over time. I think I'll take the potion as well. You can remove a strike. I'll take the potion. Then we could take either a meal ticket, Mayhem Thinking Ahead. Maybe just a meal ticket. Maybe I'll get 15 heal next round. So you're basically paying for 15 heal eventually. Alright. This guy can be scary. I think tracking will help us a lot here. Alright, we get the 7th block on top too. Yeah, then now the 9 block is pretty nice. Ooh, there's a furnace. I think I might use the energy potion here. D6. Okay, we have reflect. Go squash, reflect. Alright, this is where we want big damage. 33 is not the nutters. Yeah, let's just go full damage here. We'll hit here. Then we'll sword blade for lethal. Okay, not a bad fight. Upgraded photon cut or Bagon. Bagon is nice, kind of like charge, gets rid of the worst card in your hand. I think I'm okay with the Bagon. Okay. So we are 25. We are 25 up, so we're actually at 62 here. I'm gonna continue smithing. I think this is the one that's like it's unplayable at 2 cost and playable at not 2. So we do get an energy. This will start off here. So what are we doing? Let's see. We're doing something like Sucker Punch parry. We want to pad or defend, right? So we have 2 energy. So maybe we don't sucker punch. I want to get our potions in. Right, we might not need defend. Well, right. Well, over shielded, which is fine. Bulwark is nice. Furnace is nice. $30 damage. Oh my. Oh my. Now we're gonna use a scope potion. Well, I mean, it's a lot of damage. Right, this is now dealing almost 100 damage. Yeah. I don't see a better line here than to just refine an attack. And the one issue is that we're gonna take so much. I mean, do I have to refine? Well, it's good because I'll get the block, the extra energy. So then I can defend afterwards. I wonder if I want to retain the reflect here. So 16, I think we can full block. I was hoping we'd draw a sword. Do I have tracking on? No. Should be able to kill still, right? Yeah. Yeah. Don't think I want any of this here. Alright. So we're at 48. Can we still smith, or do we have to respect our opponent here? I want to not respect our opponent. With the tracking, the sucker punch is pretty important to like stack weaken so that we can actually deal big damage. because we don't have a good way of applying weaken. Besides the sucker punch. Alright, this is gonna be a big fight here. Alright, we got Furnace turn 1, that's pretty important. No, if we're attacking with our sword next turn. So I have to remember the Orichalcum proc, which makes these not very useful. $31 damage. Alright, it might be time. Void form. Okay, I mean that's the best card here. Doesn't help us with our damage problem, but it's the best card here. Okay, let's see if we can... I don't know if we can get a better defense card, which is what I was thinking, but... Wrong time for reflect. I think we honestly saved this. Maybe Vagon's worse. Okay, 24 damage. This is 122 damage. Yeah, I think we commit that damage. Oh, okay. I didn't realize we had enough to kill. That's pretty good. So obviously the Smith is like good for us, right? The problem is that it costs 4 stars, which we can't really do. I think we just want the big bank. It's a safe, consistently good. Always a good card. It's almost never bad. So yeah. Alright. Maul, when you kill an elite, upgrade 4, add a whistle. So you're against the Queen and the Doormaker. Okay. Upgrading 4 random cards would be nice. How many elites can we fight? We can actually fight 4 elites if we go this path. So that's upgrading 16 cards. Other than that, we can fight 3 elites on this path. So you get 2 campfires, but you get 4. You get to upgrade 16 cards to all your cards. So, I mean, that's not a bad trade-off as long as you win the fights. Okay. We can go up here as well. Get the 15 healing from our ticket. Go. Hmm. 19 damage. I love that. Love that. We do have Orc Outcome, so we could just block 6, call it a day. Just focus on the other thing. I guess I'll draw and see if that changes anything. That's not really. Okay. Right, we get the 7. Oh, that would have changed things. I forgot about the 7. Right, I forgot about the 7. Taking so much damage here. We're just taking so much damage here. Took like a bajillion damage. That's the technical term. I'm just getting one deeper in the pen nib while I can. Yeah, we probably need more defense. Our block is kind of awful. This would have been nice. 0 mana, gain 2 energy is also not a bad card here. Instead, or just remove a card, remove a strike or something. I think I'm happy with the gain 2. We have a decent amount of draw now. And I don't think I want alignment. We don't have the energy, the star generation for that. Lose this for an extra strength, whatever. Happy Flower. Permafrost is also very. Start a combo with 1 strength. I think I'll take the Vexing. Reason being is that I don't use Tiny Mailbox at all. And sometimes with Regen you can get like a really powerful card for free. So it gives us like a percentage chance to get something huge, and getting a random card, we do have ways to remove it if it's like actually horrible for us. But yeah, it likely won't be like horrible, but it is there. So it just gives us more options. Summon Forth is good. Is this Reflect Bulwark, or is that something else? It's been hard to play this tracking. This is my fear about the card anyways. Whew, okay. So Cosmic Indifference, the nice thing about this is I can put my sword back onto the top of my hand right after I use it. That's the nice thing. Book of Stars is just free block. As long as I have the generation, which, yeah, I might not have. I think, yeah, just getting the sword back. Oh yeah, the 20 healing is actually massive. Battle potions. Is there another shop? There's not, right? Just getting uncommon. Radiant. Probably better than this Swift. I'm not even sure about that. Might be better, might be worse. Random Stardust, not super great for us. Yeah, I'll just go for the front go. Only issue is this guy does mess with our blade. Yeah, that's actually true. So I'm getting hit for 17 here. I think I'm just gonna use this actually the first turn. Deals 30 damage. I honestly don't hate it. I mean, this will deal, but that's our whole turn is the issue with that. Yeah, now I can't use Reflect. Ton of damage. Yeah, tracking has been so hard to cast this run. Rough. Getting smashed by these guys. okay with it here. Okay, free healing. Okay, okay. I get the feeling I'm gonna have to heal on that rest site. Get that feeling. Yeah, we're just gonna see if we can get enough defense. Actually. It's almost good. Okay, we're full blocked. It's huge. Alright, we can save this for when it's needed. So we get 6 block per, at the start, so... Other line is get the 8 block and not take 2. Gonna care less about taking 2 here. Punch helps. Okay, tracking is huge here. And we deal almost enough to kill. Yeah, we gotta do it now. And we'll save our DPS attack. Not enough. But maybe we'll draw into it. Oh wait, we can glow. We can glow. Add a random upgraded colorless card to your hand. Issue with that, I don't know if I want upgraded colorless cards. The one synergy is with the Pillar of Creation. It's a little bit more block, but it's not like a big blocking skill or anything like that. I mean, maybe it's fine just because we have the charge and the we have ways to get rid of it. I think I need a rest here. There's a gauntlet here. Oh, we're at 9. That's fine. This is only 2 block. Being technical. $69. So maybe duplicates the line here. We go like spoils of battle. How much is 20? Spoils of battle and to duplicate salvo plate. 87. 87 is what, almost enough. Plus the 20 should be enough. Okay. Not even sure what got upgraded there. My strikes. I'm gonna skip this. The one argument you can make is if I take something here and then I take something here and here, then this will activate and I'll get 20 HP. I mean, it's not a bad argument to be made, yeah. Basically, I can get 20 HP. I could be at 59. If I do that, it's not bad. Okay, you know what? That's a reasonable take. It's a reasonable take. I'll take the Gather Light then. It's free. I think I'll blow then. I guess ordering could have been a bit better considering it all. This hand is kind of bad. And it's not the greatest. Okay, reflect helps. This helps too, honestly. I could do both, right? With generate. $24 block. Oh, right. There was 2 parries. Huh. Could just do that. What am I drawing? Okay. Oh. Does it... Why did I draw? Oh, did I not draw all my cards already? Yeah. 36 damage. Oh. Not having a consistent way to weaken is ruining us. We got a kill here. Okay, we got our sword. Okay, okay. Right, we have to take cards. That's true. Don't really love any of it. Deal 3 additional. We don't really make that many cards. We make 1. I guess we make some if we use Bagon and charge. That's true. I forgot about that actually. Have these guys again. Them. Yeah, it's weird because this is just 2 block basically. Cause I get the Orichalcum proc. Oh, I can cast Reflect, okay. So Venerate, Reflect, Defend. That's on me. Next turn is actually very, very scary. I need the Cosmic Indifference this turn. That's fun. Yeah, 40 damage. Don't know if I can do it with 3 energy. We're gonna have to try again. Sadly for the video, I don't wanna throw it. I think the plan is actually to kill the upgrade guy, because we have so much so many upgraded cards. Losing access to upgraded cards seems pretty painful. This kills already, right? 40. Oh, that's... I mean, but we don't have to kill now, right? We can wait on. Let's reduce damage. So we'll start with gather. No, we'll start with. Yeah, I guess we will. Sucker punch here. 14 damage. It's a 60. If I refine blade, like 80 damage. I know it's 64 plus 18. So 82. That's enough to kill. Oh, it's 100 damage. Okay. You can wipe off this guy. He's dealing 17. don't think this is ever gonna happen. So okay. Okay. I don't think so. Well, actually, okay. Actually, I think so. You're right. Yeah. We just hold it until we need it. Okay. We can get our sword back here. Then we can spoils. Grab our sword. I think we're fine now. The sword will kill. So. Whoa. Slow down there, boyo. Alright, now we do need to pick something here. Hegemony deals 15 and you gain 2. Not super interested. I think I'll just take another block card. Okay, we got our 20 healing, and I think we might need even more healing. Yeah, there's not many cards to upgrade anyway, so I'll take even more healing. Okay, so we're going in almost full health, so that's nice, at least. I think we'll kill this and then kill this, because we should be scaling decently well. Omni-slash. I guess killing this will kill this, the way it's currently worded. $36 damage. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's more manageable. Yeah, I'm okay with the 14 block over the 12 block. Doesn't really do anything. I'd love to kill this turn. How much is massive? 42. Okay. That does just do it. So we're taking 45 here. Do have our blade. Okay, I want to cast one of these. Probably this guy. This does get double weak. But this gets vulnerable on top. So we're dealing almost a lot of damage. Take 30, we take about 24 damage. I mean, we can't really stop that damage. Yeah, we're so close. I wonder if the potion would have done it for us. Right, yeah. I think it was worth at least looking. I mean, the damage we took wasn't like horrendously bad though. Okay. So we're gonna have like 50 health here into the Doormaker. 60 health here. Turn 1 Gamma Blast is sad, so I can't use it. I mean, I can use it, but it doesn't do anything. That feels weird, man. All of my... This would have been good turn 1. Yeah, let's just leave. Let's grab the potion. Ooh, another furnace. Okay. Right, you'll get 14 block every time. You could go pattern to block and full block. Alternatively, you want the sucker punch to scale. It'd be like pattern defend tracking. Or pattern defense. Yeah, more energy would have been fantastic for us. Is there a reflect in this already, or did we use it? We didn't use it, but it's in the grave. Wait, there's two of them? Do we have 3 swords? I thought we exhausted the swords. They are exhausted, right? Yeah. It just shows the extra swords. I guess they're in the exhaust zone. Okay. Sure. Right, okay, sure. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have to exhaust. Ooh. Okay. 9, so I just need 10. Alright, looks like we're using this next. It's only 60 damage. Okay. Storage Sage does help here. Okay, we can reflect. Right? This is the... Alright, we need to draw our sword again. That's the most important thing right now. Oh, don't get anything. I guess we had to one-shot with the sword. I'm doing this again. It sucks. Alright, I guess we use the power potion first. Another furnace is nice. Yeah. Kelpa gone. I want Tyrant. This would be good. Am I holding on to Big Bang? I guess I just use it. Super massive. These are all good next turn, kind of suck. Very exhausting. Taking 35. Oh my god. I guess we can parry. So we're blocking for 8. Otherwise we play tracking and charge. Blocking for 8 is reason. This is they can't draw. So patter manifest. Prolong. Okay. Okay, we can well laid plans. Maybe pillar? What do we do here? This pillar? I don't have the weaken, huh? 'Cause it's in here, the tracking. Can we even survive? What is this one? Can't draw. So this is what? 140 damage. Yeah, this has to kill. This one is... I don't feel confident about this. I need the strikes too. I need a pen nib, right? I need a pen nib into kill. Gambit. Verify. Yo, how do I have so much block? Is it the pillar of creation? Yeah. Okay, we have this and this. Okay. Okay. 25. That will give us enough block. How much is this? Oh, yes. This is even without tracking, guys. Whoa. 1,000 damage. Holy moly, dude. Okay. Oh, I thought we were dead. Oh man. Okay. All right, we got there. I've dealt a lot of damage to the architect here. Code 9 or more release. Discovered booming conch, yeah. Alright, let's take a look at our deck here. So we basically were just a parry deck, right, with the early furnace and then into the sword sage that gave us enough direction. So we were just kind of stacking it. We got a parry, we got a seeking edge. This wasn't that good, honestly. Another thing, I think these cards these three weren't super good either, honestly. They were fine, like tracking, but I just didn't have that much ways to weaken. So it was kind of hard to get this to be consistent. I think if you're one tracker, you need perma weaken, which we didn't have. Then this was okay to get the sword back. Everything else is like kind of mid, and then bulwark is very good here. But yeah, just a sword build here. Okay, we did it. Actually won. All right. That'll be it for us. Hope you guys enjoyed the Slay the Spire run. I think I'll be playing a lot of different games just to see what the viewership is on for those games, and then we'll kind of adjust based on the feedback from you guys. So yeah, take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.
Educated calling snap. Once you watch him, you won't go back. He'll teach you to marvel snap. Your skills will be